So this isn't a popular saying, but it's unfortunately true that the very people that got you here is often the people that struggle to lead themselves out of startup mindset into scale-up mindset. And so then you've got to make a tough decision. So it's really great to be with you today as we speak about this concept of how to find A players and how to spot them. CEOs, founders, members of senior management teams are the kind of people we hang out with every day. And they're a breed of very, very high energy, high passion, high drive, and great ambition. And we enjoy being around those kind of people because they want to not only achieve great things, but they want to make a great impact. So what they do is they codify their lens of evaluation and selection to find and spot A players through a very clear process. They recruit slowly and steady and very methodical, and they exit low performers fast. That's something I like about them. Another thing they do is they understand when you start up the business, you normally employ junior high potential Swiss Army knives. These are the people that are basically good at most things, highly skilled, but they've got little experience, and you are the one that basically needs to handle them through this process of high potential development. They basically need to be constantly fed and processed to a point where they can run on their own internal motivation. We've had the privilege of working with more than 150 high growth scale-ups over the last 5 years. And today I'd like to share a few secrets. What makes them win? So let me start by just explaining what a life cycle is and how you identify where you are in your life cycle stage. This is very important because as you grow your business, you've got to understand where you're at and how you fundamentally needs to shift your strategy, which, by the way, few founders know. So what's really amazing is initially, when you're in a startup phase, you're an innovator, right? So then you just provide the company with leadership and innovation and drive in order to find a product market fit. During that stage, you're supposed to experiment and find something with scaling. So you're saying yes to everyone all the time, and you're just trying to provide them with what they need. So now during the next phase of your business, as you go through the life cycle and you're exiting startup and you're starting to get close to or into scale up, you're supposed to shift from what to what. So this isn't a popular saying, but it's unfortunately true that the very people that got you here, meaning you're now through startup and you're about to scale, is often the people that struggle to lead themselves out of startup mindset into scale-up mindset, and therefore lag behind, pulling you down. And so then you've got to make a tough decision. Do you keep them and sacrifice the scale-up journey? Or do you make that tough transition and appoint people above them to actually come alongside you, lock shields with you, and drive the business to the next level? And that's a tough decision, but founders who scale do that with compelling belief. And that's what we help you with. So the challenge for you today is to think about, do you have an A-player team? How do you spot them? Let me help you. They've got an achiever pattern, and they make high commitments and they don't back out. They then set high goals and they change themselves driving for years after those goals, and they don't break the teams they're in. You need to actually set yourself up for high growth by actually continuously doing the work on the inside, so that by the time the work on the inside manifests on the outside, you then get the success. That's what few B and C players do. They expect great results without wanting to put in the hard yards first. And so I like the way Smith Wigglesworth said it. He said, you've got to obey first before you can expect the provision for the vision. And that's actually what you've got to get a team to get. Are they following you? Are they committed? Are they there? Are they driving this business with you? because they love being with you on the team and they set high goals and go for it and they specialize. You see, that's what I wanted to say when I was explaining you go from Swiss Army knives to specialists. You've got to go from generalists to specialists. And that's the big shift. Few people are able to make that shift as quickly as the business sales grow and the business environment requires more of them. They've also got to shift themselves in the same time and space. And that's the challenge. So you might be sitting here thinking, how do I know if I've got A players? How do I actually recruit A players? So founders, CEOs, this is where you set the standard. That's why you need to be an A player. So we've got a free resource to help you identify A players in your team and in the recruitment space you're in every day. You can simply click on the link below. But what really excites me about this year is, as I grow my business, as I walk with many leaders growing their businesses, is to see them make great decisions. Why don't you make this year the year that you grow your business to the next level by choosing success, meaning choose A players. If you have found this content helpful, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel and find free resources on our website where we would love to guide you and assist you on your scale-up journey.